Hi everybody, this is Sherry, and I wanted to show you this paper pad. I'm sure that lots of you have seen it, but I had never seen it, and I saw it in Tracy's store, and all I got to see was this, the little bit on the front, and it's a Kaisercraft, which I love Kaisercraft paper. And it's called Secret Garden, and I thought, okay, garden probably had a lot of flowers, was my thinking, and it does, and I'm so happy. These are so pretty. These papers are so pretty, and I think that Tracy still has them in her store. But even if she doesn't, if you ask her and tell her that you're interested, she will try to get them back for you, or get it back in for you, should I say. And it's the Kaisercraft 6.5-inch pad called Secret Garden. And I wanted to show you the papers, and I'm gonna try to get my light in here good so that you all can see everything. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so pretty. And if you like florals, you will love this. And then look at this tiny pink gingham to go with it. I mean, it's just, oops, sorry guys, it's just gorgeous, and all of the things match. Now this has you can see the sheen on it. It has the gloss on it, and look at this. Does that not look vintage or antique looking? It reminds me of like the wallpaper that you would find in those beautiful what do you call them, the big homes, or the plantation homes, where they would have the wraparound porches and just gorgeous floral things and all really pretty vintage furniture. I picture this on the wall, and I don't normally share stuff like this, but I was so drawn to this paper, and when it came, I've been sick, so I didn't get a chance to show it to you when it came, but I fell in love with it, and today I got it out, and I thought, I'm going to use this on a card. And the more I looked at it, the more I thought, I have to share this with everybody before I do. And this also has the sheen, and it's a little difficult to tell, but it looks like vintage doilies. It looks like doilies on the paper. And then you've got this one, which I'll try to zoom in just a little bit more so you guys get a better view of the papers. So isn't that pretty? I mean, it's not anything fancy, this one, but it's still very pretty and very country chic, country vintage. I don't know what you'd call it. Now this is just, I think that's brown. I'm not really sure. I'd have to ask my daughter if that's brown or gray. But my colors, or my camera's usually pretty dead on the colors, so you all would probably be able to figure that out before I could tell you. But this is like, I think, one of the few papers in here that I'm not particularly thrilled about. The rest of them I love. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And then of course you can see that it's got the gloss on it. And it's so pretty. And then here's another pink one with just little tiny, I think they'd be like a version of a flower. They've got a bigger dot and then tiny dots on the around them. And this is so pretty. It's a script, and I don't think that you're going to be able to make it out. Let me lay it down and see if I can zoom my camera in a little better so that you can make out some of the words, because that's what was so neat to me about it. Let me see. I think that might be too far, because now it's not. I don't want it to be fuzzy. But it says, be inspired. Treasure every day. Adorable. Be who you are. Just lovely. Let's see where. Here we go. Let's see. There's no place I'd rather be than here with you these days. Let's do this, living the life let me tell you a story. I mean, it's just, it's hard for me to read, so I was doing my best, but it's just, you know, you can see, you know, thanks for the little things. It says that, and it's just really pretty. You know, lots of times when you get script paper, you really can't make out too much of the words, but that is just, and the things that it says, you know, if you take the time to look at it, when somebody gives you this card and you take the time to read the background paper, because you know it really says something, I think, about the person you cared enough to use this paper for a card for. I mean, that's just how I feel. And this is a pretty, like a deep rose with polka dots and another floral pattern that I just love. And then here's a pale or a light blue with more pale blue flowers in it. And then here's some more green. You know, you could cut your background leaves out of these if you want to put flowers around it. I just think that would be a pretty use for these kinds of papers. And then there's a rose colored with a light pink flower, and then a cream with tiny pink roses. And again, I'll try to zoom in here so you can see a little better. And but I just think it's so pretty, and I love this one. It's just glossy, and it's elegant and yet understated, and I just love it. Okay, now here are now I have to move out because I want you guys to see these. This is another reason, if you don't have a lot of sentiment stamps, this would be a really good reason to purchase this paper pack. Because it says, I love you. Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. So very lovely. Any of these, you know, I personally would probably put them on a thin card or chipboard, and so that they're a little sturdier. But I mean, they're perfect, and those two are just beautiful. And then you get the trims that go with them that match the papers. And then look. There is beauty in everything. You are adored. Oh, so lovely. Remember, noted. I love this one. You could put a beautiful sentiment here. I mean, it's just, there's another one. You are so special to me. Always be thankful. Sweet, love, date, another, what do you call it, tag with the flowers on it. So if you do not have this paper, I don't recommend a lot of papers because I know that everybody's taste is different, but this one I really think is beautiful, and I think that if you get it, you'd be really happy that you did. And so many things, and I was given these for my birthday, and which I didn't get to do a video on because I was so ill, and I'm sorry about that. And but these were from Michael's, and they're from the Garden Romance paper, and look how the grays match up to the flower here in the front. And there's other pages that it that it does. I can't even speak straight this morning. But so if you got any of these from Michael's, you know, this again would be just a beautiful paper pad to have. And I really have no other reason to show you this paper other than I was just so impressed by it. And I have, I'm going to work on a project with it today, but I don't have it done. But I just wanted you guys to see it. I just think it's gorgeous, and I think that you would really like it. And I got it from Art Attack, and I'll put the link below to Tracy's store. I'm not one of her design team members. I'm not affiliated with Tracy's store, but I love the things that she gets in, and she gets, I just think this is beautiful, and I don't know that you would be able to find it in any big box store, so I wanted to share it with you. I hope you guys liked the paper pad and didn't mind that I decided to do a like review thing of paper because I've never done that before. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Bye.